Day 2 of tax talks in Tallahassee. Florida lawmakers today are once again weighing whether to cut or even eliminate property taxes.
But leaders in cities all across the state warn the move could come with a hefty price tag. 10 Tampa Bay News reporter Eric Glasser joins us now with the options being discussed and the perspective from city leaders.
And Eric, this decision is going to have a big impact on everyone, whether you own a home or not.
Sure, because those taxes, they pay for the services that all of us use, regardless, right, guys? This is, again, the second day of these hearings in Tallahassee. A committee of 37 lawmakers that are considering whether to scale back or even do away with property taxes.
Yes, please, you're recognized.
The panel is acting on calls from Governor Ron DeSantis to provide property tax relief, particularly for homeowners, arguing Florida should rely more on sales taxes instead.
The best way we can do to help give people relief so that they're able to do well and make ends meet is the property tax.
But city leaders say property taxes generated $55 billion in 2024, a revenue source heavily relied upon for basic services.
Property taxes are not just the city of Tampa, but any municipality and county's main source of revenue for the general fund.
We spoke about the potential impact on cities like Tampa with Mayor Jane Castor. Tampa's 2026 budget relies on about $380 million in property tax revenue, earmarked, she warned, for the most basic public services.
Individuals can vote any way they want, but if you vote to do away with property taxes, don't call the police or don't call for fire rescue, and we will have no more parks and recreation in our city.
Florida Tax Watch, a nonpartisan watchdog group, has laid out 5 options that lawmakers might consider, from plans that would eventually phase out property taxes to those that concentrate on seniors' savings, maintaining school taxes, capping tax assessments, or focusing on spending reforms. But the notion that higher sales taxes could make up the difference is risky, says Castor.
You're not going to get it in sales tax, and then sales tax, look what happened during the pandemic with sales tax, that source of revenue went away.
And even with several hours of discussion, there really wasn't much debate during today's hearings. But city managers from cities big and small made it clear that they depend heavily on property tax revenue and told lawmakers that they would have enormous challenges in making ends meet if they were to eliminate that revenue source. Guys, back to you.